it's Theresa here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a process video with you for my day 3 in my 2022 December daily album. And today was an excellent opportunity to share a really cool kit with you from Clique Kits. And it's a seasonal kit called It's a Wonderful Life, and it's filled with embellishments. And so no paper in this kit, just all sorts of cool embellishments for your December documenting. And there's some really fun vintage items in this kit. There's some new die cuts and things, some ribbons, and I'll share a little bit more with you about that kit. So I wanted to tell you where I'm at in my December documenting, and so I'm going to work on day 3 today. And I have the back of day 2, which was a full page hybrid layout, and for day 3 I'm doing another hybrid template page, and then I'm going to use one of the bingo cards to go with it and some of the embellishments from this beautiful kit. So my story is about how our son Addison over the weekend moved away from home, and so we helped him pack up his car and saw him off to his new life and new opportunities. And so I took a simple photo of him packing his car. This is one of the Ali Edwards 10x8 templates from the 2022 release. And it's actually a 4x8 template, which is a really cool size, but I sort of changed things up a little bit just to work with my journaling and work a little bit better with the photo. So I wanted it to be just on the left hand side and then have the bingo card here as sort of a it's sort of a nod to how when you move out and you're taking on a new opportunity, it's sort of like playing a game of bingo, and you don't know like what's going to happen or how things are going to go, and you might love it, you might hate it. I have every reason to believe that Addison's going to love this new journey for himself, but it's also a really cool place to put your day number, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to use this. There's actually 2 bingo cards, and check this out. This is from Jenny Bolin from 2008, and how cool is that? She did a bunch of scrapbooking products in the early to mid 2000s, or to 2008, 2010, I'm not sure. At some point she switched to doing just all vintage goods. I'm not sure if she's still doing that or not, but definitely love the nod to some older favorite products. But I think I want to use the smaller one. I've got quite a bit of red here in the photo itself from Addison's little red car, and so a little bit of green will be fun to throw in there. It's also a little bit smaller. That'll give me a fun little background for day 4 to work with on this side. So I'm just starting to think ahead a little bit. And then I don't know if you're a numbers freak like me, then you're gonna love the I think these are from Vicky Boutin, and they're just the chipboard numbers and stars and snowflakes and banners. Just a really cool full set of numbers. Some of them have like 2 or 3 different versions. Like check out for the number 2. There's like 3 different kinds. And let's see, for day 3, there's a little star, and also this one. And so it's just some fun little choices there for numbers. Yes, please. And that looks so cute there in the middle. That might be exactly what I do. But there was also these little acrylic stars. Let me check this out. So it might be cute. I'm just talking myself through it. These are adorable little stars. I kind of like this little pink layered here in the center with the number 3 on top. That's kind of cute. But then there's also, there's so many choices. I don't know how I'm going to pick. There was also this little, like, this little deer. And that would be really cool layered on. There was a little snowflake. I don't know, just some choices. Check out this little snowflake. That frosty is cute too. That's really pretty. Give you a little bit of layering. Ornament. Ooh, that ornament would be really pretty too. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do the ornament, and that has red and green. Or the snowflake. I could just play around with this all day. There's some great vintage tags in here. Some of the little bingo numbers. I think those are from Tim Holtz. Some labels. Great labels in here from Tim Holtz. And a bit of greenery. Check how cool this is. I love that. Look at these beautiful angel wings. They're gorgeous. And some really pretty ribbons. So this is like a rickrack. That's gorgeous. Some buttons. But I'm really liking this little gray piece. And then there was also a pack of die cuts. These are from Fancy Pants, called Cookies for Kringle. The holidays are what you bake them. So these are really cute if you're doing a little food themed layout. Oh, that poinsettia is really pretty. There's also a little bingo card in that pack. And then one last thing that I wanted to show you was the red alphabet from Pink Brush Studio. So fantastic embellishments. I was so excited to get this kit. Love it. Alright, I am going to use that little red and black, or red and green bingo card. And so enough chatter. I'm going to start fast forwarding the video, and I hope you enjoy how this layout turns out. Alright, I'm going to start with this fun little bingo card here. And so I grabbed some glue dots just to give these elements a little bit more grip here on the page. And I also wasn't sure like how it was going to go on. I grabbed a little of the twine that was included in the kit and added that to this little ornament, and then adhered that down, and also adhering down the number 3 here. I love how that brings a definitive emphasis here on the 3. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim out my page here, the photo with the journaling, and get that prepped to go into the album as well. I love the simplicity of this, right? The only thing that took me any length of time was to write out the journaling. and obviously the processing of having him leave, and all just part of the journey. So I'm going to punch, and that way I sort of have an idea already where the holes line up for the embellishments that I'm going to add. And then I'm also going to go ahead and prep the bingo card to go into the album as well. And I was sort of thinking about what was the best way to do it. And I keep coming back to these little clear tabs. They're from We Are Memory Keepers. They have a punch that goes with them. I'm not going to use the punch, but I use these tabs a lot to add little inserters along the edge here. And what I do is, this one is sort of a rounded tab, and I extend it a little bit further out so that you have enough room for the punches within the tab. You could probably cut off the excess. I'm not sure, but I just leave it. You can see here where it hangs off a little bit. It's a bit thick for a standard hole punch, so I'm going to grab my trusty crocodile here, and they always end up flying off into my face or into my shirt. So anyway, just a little side note there. Close your eyes when you punch these because they fly off a little bit. But that way it'll go into the album, and you don't have to punch the element itself. You don't have to punch the bingo card. And the tabs hold up pretty well over the years. I've just done that over and over and over again. So one thing real quick I'm going to do with this hybrid page is pop up the little title here. I just brought that into the silhouette and printed and cut it. And then I wanted to add a little bit of ribbon here on top of the vellum piece, the little transparent kind of opaque piece here. But I didn't want to use the full width of the green piece or this gray piece, so I cut it down a little bit, and then it was too wide for the red line tape, so I'm just going to use a little bit of liquid adhesive there and hold that down a little bit and let that grab on. That ribbon is supposed to be gray, but it reads a lot of green to me, and I love that. So it ties in with the green in this little die cut. It ties in with the green over on the bingo card, and also the ornament green. So just added that little poinsettia there just to add a little bit of decoration. And then I want to use these red alphabets as well. And so I'm just trying to think about how I want to add the title. And while I'm thinking about that, I'm going to go ahead and grab my my green ruler, my little ruler here, and space it out to see what it looks like to spell out moving out. And this gave me a little bit of time. This really worked out well, actually, because it gave me a little bit of time to think about where I wanted the title to go. And really and truly, the photo itself has the title, "The Love and Joy Unto You," functions as a title. And so it felt like a bit overkill to add a second title to the photo. And that's sort of what led me to think about putting it over onto the bingo card. And so here I'm just sort of considering, like, what would it look like? And I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go ahead and put the title around the ornament. I know it's not really earth-shattering or anything, but it did turn out really fun. It fit perfect around that little ornament, and it creates another element here onto the bingo card. I did have, just a little bit of space there left over, so I'm going to add a exclamation point there. And that looks so good. And I'm going to call it done, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and just adhere this back to back to day 2 and finish up the layout. Thank you so much for watching and for following along with my December daily process. I hope that you will check out the Clique Kits seasonal kit. It's a Wonderful Life. And have fun with these embellishments. I'll see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.